Tonight's rally on the eve of the presidential inauguration. Now we gather here outside of Trump International Hotel to send a clear message to our fellow New Yorker, Donald Trump, that we are here united in standing up for each other during his time in his office, that we are here united in protecting our family, friends, neighbors, fellow New Yorkers, and people across this great nation during his time in office, that we will be united in our deep love for this country and take action. And most importantly, we will be united in our strength against intimidation and bullying, and we will not be silent. Now we are gathered here tonight from different backgrounds. Our ancestors came from different places all over the world. We are from every race, creed, and class, and we celebrate our diversity. We do not trample upon it. Because that diversity is what makes this country great. It is the foundation that what makes who we are as Americans. Donald Trump is from this city. He is a New Yorker. And yet he has spread a message across this country that is the opposite of who we are as New Yorkers. How we respect and value one another, not on the color of our skin or the way we pray or how much money we got in our bank account. Now tonight you're going to hear from other native New Yorkers like myself, Brooklyn, and others who made it here tonight from all across the nation. Tonight, I want us to move forward with love and hope. But love and hope does not equal weakness. Love and hope equals strength, true character of what real Americans are about. Tonight we lift our spirits high and we move forward in continuing to advance the critical issues in the sphere of racial, social, economic, and environmental justice. Despair, hold on. I know a lot of you are moaning and groaning about our president-elect. We need to stop that. We need to move forward with hope, with love, and with courage, because despair is not our voice. Hope, action, strength, and unity is our voice. Not that of someone who has made disparaging and very hurtful and divisive statements about our fellow Americans. We must remember the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. We come from a lineage of people who fought against great odds to give us the freedoms that we have here today. The freedoms that allow a child from Brooklyn, New York to stand here today and have her voice heard, just like every single American's voice should be heard. And we must remember that it was the action of everyday people. That includes homemakers, clergy, waiters, subway riders, corporate executives, city officials, lawyers, bakers, secretaries, cashiers, and yes, actors who stood up for justice, who have continually changed the course of America's history and moved us in the direction of progress in a peaceful and respectful manner. We can conquer hate, people. We can do it. We really can do it. Just your presence here tonight means everything. The world is watching, and we want to let them know that we are here. world is watching. We have to remind the world who we are. We're good people that care about one another. And we can't give up this fight. And we won't give up this fight. I see the sea of people way back there. Man, we are shutting New York down. I'll message it to the world, and specifically to the White House, that we will be united and stand together to transform hate into love, fear into hope, and injustice to justice. All right, vote for mayor, no, darling. That's not my job. We already have one right here. It's gonna be up in a minute. So, without further ado, I would like to kick off the evening by introducing one of the greatest New Yorkers of our time. He's an amazing man, and it gives me such great pleasure, and it's such an honor to introduce the one, the only, the living legend, Mr. Bob DeNiro.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here tonight with all of you and all of my overrated friends. Before I introduce our special guest, I want to read a few tweets to you. I know you haven't heard them because they won't be sent until later, in the middle of the night. First, DeNiro's career is a disaster. He was passed over for Godfather 4 and Magnificent 7. Pathetic. Another tweet. DeNiro should give back his Oscars. Voting was rigged. There's only one true raging bull, and that is Vladimir Putin. One more. An extremely credible source told me that Noble uses raw fish in their sushi, and the portions are so small. Sad. That one really hurt. Just like our founding fathers, you can love our country and not love everything about it. That's understandable. You can love your city, as I do, and not love everything about it either. That may have been what I was thinking about when I said I wish you-know-who would leave this city. I don't care where he goes. I just never thought he'd go to Washington. He's a bad example of this country, this city. The president-elect said our country was a dumping ground for the world. Really? These huddled masses yearning to breathe free built our country and our lifeblood of our strong, diverse, beautiful New York City. They gave us the strength to prosper in the mid-70s when the government sent us the message to drop dead. They gave us the strength to recover after the tragedy of 9/11. Now they're giving us the strength to persevere in the face of the promises of the incoming government. We're all rooting for the new administration, of course, to abandon the divisive, racist, misogynist, ignorant plans it's trumpeting and lead us with intelligence and compassion. Whatever happens, we Americans, we New Yorkers, we patriots will stand united for our rights and the rights of our fellow citizens. Now it's my honor to introduce you to a leader of that campaign, our Mayor, Bill Diblasio.
My friends, let's salute one of the greatest New Yorkers, Robert De Niro. we gather together thousands strong tonight, the last night of a great administration. Let's all thank Barack Obama for all he has done for this nation. Tomorrow, there will be a peaceful transfer of power. Tomorrow, Donald Trump will have power. But tomorrow, you will have power as well. Donald Trump may control the agenda in Washington, but we control our destiny as Americans. And tonight is an example of people coming together to make clear what we believe is the future of our country and how we will fight for it. Remember, the country doesn't reside in Washington, D.C. It's every city, it's every town in America where change is made. And we are resolute that we will keep making our cities and our towns better, regardless of who's in Washington, D.C. Now, my friends, we're here tonight, and we should not let anyone define us just by what we're against. We want to be defined by what we are for, what we believe in. We believe in health care for all. We believe there should be opportunity for people regardless of what they look like or where they come from. We believe in a society for the 99%, not just the 1%. We believe in healing the wounds between our police and our community and making us all safer together. And we believe in protecting our precious earth from the scourge of climate change. And we can do something about it in every city and town in America while we fight the fights in Washington, D.C. Right now, here in New York and all over the country, people are getting together to sign up their fellow Americans for health care under the Affordable Care Act because it is still the law of the land in this country. And you can help to get more and more people insured, to help protect their families, and to make it harder to ever take away the right to health care in this country. Here in New York City, join our Get Covered NYC campaign to make sure that more and more New Yorkers have the health care they deserve. Join our efforts to sign up New Yorkers for ID NYC, regardless of who you are, where you come from. You're a New Yorker, and we honor and respect you. And we stand together in making sure there is no discrimination, there is no hatred in our city or any city. If you see an act of hatred, if you see a bias crime, report it immediately. Stand up against hatred. Today, we recognize that we are building something. You know, Donald Trump always liked to say he built a movement. Well, now it's time for us to build our movement. And that starts tonight, and it's all over the country. Tonight, tomorrow, in the days to come, a movement building to protect all the gains we've made and protect the rights of our people. My friends, mayors are gathering from all over the country in a common cause. They've signed a pledge to defend the progress we've made, to make sure our cities and towns represent the best of America, from one part of this nation to the other, from the Liberty Bell to the Gateway Arch, from the Great Salt Lake to the banks of the Rio Grande River. Mayors all over the country are signing this pledge for common action, that the next 100 days will be days of action together. And we are standing up for our cities, and we are standing up for our towns, because our cities and our towns are the authentic America, are the open and compassionate America, are the hopeful America. Some people think tomorrow, some people think we're going to be dejected. Some people think we're going to be in a state of mourning. We're just going to shirk away from playing any role in our nation. Well, no. Tomorrow we begin to organize. Tomorrow we gather together. Look at the thousands here tonight, and this is only a beginning. We don't fear the future. We think the future is bright if the people's voices are heard. And my friends, we're going to fight together. We are going to fight together. From Seattle to Santa Fe, from Boston to Birmingham, Alabama, people are joining together right now for a country that respects all its people, values all its people, provides opportunities for all, protects the health care of all, protects the environment for all. That is what we are fighting for. And tomorrow, my friends, tomorrow is not an end. Tomorrow is a beginning. Get ready to build the nation we always believed in together. And now I get the great pleasure of introducing a dynamic, progressive leader from the heartland of our nation, the mayor of Minneapolis, Minnesota, Betsy Hodges.